عوافي. أنا شادي سعد ابن حمانة. أنا ربيت بهيدي الجبال هون من وقت اللي كان عمري 8 سنين. بطبيعة الحال ابن 8 سنين كنت أبرم على الواطي بين المرج بين الشغور، وكل ما كنت أكبر شوي كنت أعلى شوي، لا بالآخر صرت على تلال حمانة العلي. حمانة يلي هي بتتوج هيدا الوادي اللي بيطل على بيروت بثلاث تلال. هودي التلال طلت لمرتين، طلت رواسة المشنى وطلت الغراقة. هاو ثلاث تلال بيعملوا التاج اللي بيتوج بيروت. بيروت قدامنا على المدى البعيد. وحمانة هي ممر للطيور. زيادة عن هالشي هي مسكن للطيور، لأن فيها مي وفيها خضار وفيها زرع. بطبيعة الحال مثل كل ولاد لبنان أول ما بنكبر بنشتري بوريد وبنبلش نطلع على الصيد. اللي كان بهمنا نجمع عصافير أكتر ما نعرف شو هن العصافير وين هن العصافير وإذا مناح أو مش مناح. وبالوقت الواحد بصير يكبر. الصيد هو غير انه موروث، الصيد هو فطري، يعني بيجي بالفطرة. كل انسان او حيوان او حيالله كائن حي بالفطرة بيتصيد حتى يأمن معيشته. It's an ecstasy. اوكي هالقد يعني هذا اذا بدك قمة السعادة، قمة الفرح، اختبار الشعور، الاحساس، يعني جنون هالقد، يعني الجنون الايجابي. يعني بتحس حالك اله. يعني لا، ما كان في نقطة خلتني اتحول. اختباري بالحياة اللي خلاني اتحول. يعني ما كان في حدث معين بحد ذاته اللي خلاني اتحول من صياد لمدافع عن البيئة. اختباري بالحياة، تجربتي بالحياة، اني اشوف قداي هيدا النبات والحيوان قداي قوي، قداي قادر يكافح الظروف الصعبة، الظروف المناخية او المش مناخية، الظروف الطبيعية او المش طبيعية. قداي في قوة خلاني احترم هيدا الشيء، وخلاني روح ابعد، اني ساعده لانه يكمل، لحتى احميه بالنهاية يكون عم بحمي حالي. وبرجع بقول لك يعني اهم خبرية هي باللعبة انه انا اكتشفت اني بنتمي لهم وهن بينتموا لي. انا بالنسبة لإلي ما بتزبط انك تكون جلاد ومنقذ بذات الوقت، ما فيك. يعني انا بالنسبة لإلي انا بحترم كل مين بقناعاته. يعني بحترم الصياد اللي بيعرف شو كيف وين، وبحترم اللي هو ضد الصيد. ولكن انا بالنسبة لإلي ما فيك تكون الاثنين. يا بدك تكون مجرم او جلاد، ما بدي اقول مجرم، يا بدك تكون جلاد يا بدك تكون رؤوف ورحوم. بقى ما فيك تكون الاثنين. وصلنا لمحل كل مين عنده نظرة بالحياة. الطبيعة قادرة هي تحمي حالها بكتير محلات، ولكن لما بيصير في ظلم على الطبيعة بدك توقفه. يعني لما بيصير في إبادات، يعني تلقط الطيور بس تقتلها لحتى تقتلها وتعمل إبادات فوق المنطق العدد، فوق منطق تكاثرها، فوق منطق كيف فيها تعيش، هيدي صرت عم تعمل إبادة. والجريمة جريمة إن كانت بحق طائر أو بحق إنسان.
The moment Lebanon is not doing so well.
Why?
What makes you say that?
You can't say that.
How do you see the challenge, but what are the solutions in your mind? Do you have some ideas?
You know, as you say, Lebanon is not doing so well. It's not doing well at all, and we all see it. It's obvious. But we are holding a big message for the future generation. It's the Hima. So the Hima was born 1,500 years ago in the Arabic Peninsula. It was among tribes fighting each other all the time for resources, for water, for wood. And I find this land to be a common place for negotiation, for peace. So they used to enter this place with a white dishdeshe, you know, putting their arm aside and negotiating. And the Hima was revived in Lebanon in 2004. Imagine, 1,000 years after, we revived the Hima. Hima is a word which is not translatable. Hima is born here in the Arabic Peninsula. If you look at the map, any map, you have Hima X, Hima Y, Hima Z, means a protected region, protected area. So, and we are exporting the Hima all around the world. There is no equivalent. You can't say it's a natural reserve, it's a natural park, it's a Hima. The Hima stands alone. It's a word alone. It's an entity. And that's why it's very strong. It's a message. The Hima is a message of peace, first of all. It's a universal message. And it's very important, I think. Why? Because SPNL created till now 27 Himas all around Lebanon, and it's ongoing. We'll have 3 Himas very soon. And the Himas in Lebanon are in different area, different culture, different religion. And we are connecting all those Himas together through a program called From Hima to Hima. We are connecting people. When you don't know something, you are afraid of it. When you discover it and you understand it, you love it. And when you love what you do, you protect. So here's the approach that we are doing. And all the Hima culture is about connecting people, is about working with local community, and the most important part is about rooting people in their lands. Because as you are saying, Lebanon is not doing well. We have a lot of immigration. The youth are leaving the country. But when they discover their Himas and the potential in the Hima, agriculture, ecotourism, hospitality, so sometimes or many times they create a job. It's a job creator. Hima is a job creator. So they stay with a kind of hope in the future. Like the birds, which are holder of hope, and they connect continents and people. They don't know boundaries. That's it.
Welcome.
welcome. يسلموا ايديك ان شاء الله دايما.
Thank you. خلينا اياك.
يسلموا ايديك.
اوكي. تفضل.
Thank you.
شكرا كثير. الله يديمك.
Welcome.
صحتك.
Very different from California, isn't it?
Definitely. تفضلي.
Thank you.
كثير طيب.
I'm sure you miss it.
زعتر هذا this is locally made.
It's actually very nice.
Very nice.
How long has it been since you've eaten za'atar? Well, you take some to California with you when you come back.
I always have this. We eat it. It's part of our tradition.
Yeah. I love it when I leave because I used to take it with me, but it doesn't taste the same when you're abroad.
Exactly.
I remember even when we went to the UK, and I lived in the UK for 10 years, and then I lived in Dubai for about 25 years. It tasted very different. When we came back here in the summer, every summer, it just has a different taste in the environment that we live in. I don't know when you left Lebanon, but...
46 years ago.
Yeah.
I lived 22 years in the States. Studied, I was 16 when I went there. Studied there and worked. Grateful for it. And then came to the Gulf area, Saudi Arabia. And Qatar and Saudi Arabia, also great countries, and grateful for them. But I never felt the belonging like I feel when
Yeah.
I'm here in Lebanon. It's there's a word in Arabic called al-ilfi, which is the family, the spontaneity, the gatherings that unplanned, that you don't get it when you're working outside.
Yeah, I think there is a sense of belonging here that you don't feel anywhere. Maybe it's the same for all of the Lebanese, and we probably have the same journey. Our parents left. We left when we were young because of the war. I left when I was 14 in the back of a car trunk.
Yes.
We escaped, left, went to the UK, lived there, studied there, and then came to the Gulf. So again, like many of the Lebanese, and worked there for a long time. But I came back 3 years ago in the midst of the crisis, but I've never felt home. This sense of belonging,
Okay. It's like this.
I've never felt.
Same thing here, 44 years.
Yeah.
This has been the last 2 years, been the best 2 years of
Yeah.
my life.
And-
I enjoy it. I try to live it more relaxed.
Yeah. And I feel that ever since I came here, it's not just the sense of belonging from a personal perspective, but being part of the community, because I worked as a consultant, I worked in education, I worked in business, I worked in technology, and I felt that there was a need for me to come back and kind of apply this within my community. And it has never given me so much satisfaction since.
We live day by day, enjoy every minute of every day, the nature, beautiful nature we have here. You have beautiful country, beautiful people, bad management in our country, unfortunately.